because it's stored in a memory bank in your brain. Everything that you looked at will come back to you, will pass through your mind. Everything that you felt, pain or pleasure, will come back to you. Everything that you tasted will come back to you. How it will come? This thing tastes nice, let me try it. Let me try it. Although you may not, it may not be good for you, but the mind tells you, let me try it. But you have to reject it. That's not good for me. So, Lord Krishna says in the Gita, he says that everything that your sense, when the sense comes into contact with the sense objects, that means everything that you see, everything that you listen to, it creates a desire that you want. So you want to fulfill your desire. And sometimes in the world, when you cannot fulfill your desire, sometimes you will go out to the extent to fulfill their desire, regardless of what they have to do at any cost, regardless if it is right or wrong. Because you want to fulfill the desire, you're ending up on the wrong side of the road. So, my point is to you today, that whenever, imagine that you're sitting at home alone, you can choose to concentrate on God. You can choose to sit and look at the Ramayana or whatever. And then you can choose to look at any negative film. You have that choice. You have that choice in your hands. It's not that anybody can put on the TV for you to sit and look at it and tell you, hey, you have to look at this. You have the choice in your hands to choose whether you will go left or whether you will go right. I wrote a poem of loneliness, that the sky never feels lonely because clouds will come and go. The earth never feels lonely because things will come and go. But human being feels lonely because we fail to recognize God within us. We fail to recognize God in everything that exists. And so because of that, sisters and brothers, we say to ourselves, I am lonely. You're never lonely. God is always there with you. God is always there with you. And when you realize that God is always there with you, you will always be happy. You will always put a smile on your face. You will always look in the positive direction, because you know what? Your God is with you. And you will always leave everything in God's hands. You know, the saints and sages always believe that God is always there. They don't depend on man to live. They depend on God to live. They depend on God to survive. And if we put all our trust, our faith, our confidence, our belief in that God, in that form of God that we believe in, that we worship, then that God will come to your rescue. And sisters and brothers, today, my divine message is to you, is to always remember that God is by your side. You're never lonely. You're never ever lonely. Always chant whatever little you know, whatever mantra you know, whatever bhajan you know, whatever you know, even Om you know. Sit and chant. You know why you should chant? It purifies the mind. You know why you should sing bhajans, why you should go to mandir, why you should participate in bhajans and kirtan and satsang? Because it purifies the minds. It helps you to control the mind. Why should you sing a bhajan? You don't just sing the bhajan, Manasa Bhajle Guru. No. You sing the bhajan because you want to connect to God. You may not know the connection that's happening right there, right now, but at the end or within the bhajan, your skin hair start to raise. You start to feel different. You start to feel something is around you. Why is that happening? It's happening because God exists. You just connected. Even if it happened for 1 minute, you just connect to God for that 1 minute. And when you feel that blessing, when you experience that, you don't want to leave it alone. You want to experience more, isn't that so? And Sanatan Dharma is about experiencing. So you have the power, you have the voice, you have the tongue to chant. You have the energy to chant. And while you have the energy to chant, use it to chant. Use your feet to visit the temple. Use your ears to listen to God's word, to listen to bhajans, to listen to kirtans, to listen to His name. Use your mouth to chant His name. Use your hands to clap and enjoy. This is what your life is about. Although you will enjoy dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. Dharma means righteousness, duties. Artha, wealth. Kam means sensuality. And moksha means liberation. So 4 fruits of life. We have to enjoy. We have to. Why? We were given that opportunity from God to enjoy these 4. But we want to do 2 only. And 2 remaining. We want to do artha and kam. We want to enjoy sensuality and wealth. But dharma, performing our duties, we fail. Gaining liberation, we fail. This is what the world is like, sisters and brothers. So my divine message to you today is to always remember you are not alone. Prem Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki Jai.